Chunions top 5. Today's topic is
Hey guys, what's up? Thank you for tuning into Chunions Top 5 once again. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 superpowers, and that's going to be like a little more detail. It'll be top 5 coolest superpowers, in my opinion. All right, so let's kick it off right away with number 5. Cinco de Mayo. I don't know other languages, I'm sorry. All right, so number 5, I have super strength. Now, super strength, pretty obvious, physical attributes, superfied. So basically being able to like lift up vehicles, stop a freaking train like that one dude Hancock from that one movie, or just go full out crazy with super strength rage like the Hulk. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure everybody knows what super strength is. I just think that would be a pretty cool superpower just to have that. Some butthole comes up to you and wants to pick a fight, and you're like, dude, I could push you over with like my pinky finger. Little do they know. But anyway, yeah, that would be my top 5. I just think that would be pretty cool. Super strength would be neat. Few notable characters that have super strength would be Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles, the Hulk, like I mentioned before, from Marvel, and Superman, everybody's favorite superhero, right? Everybody loves Superman. What can't that guy do? All right, let's move on. In my number 4 position, I have telekinesis. Telekinesis is the ability to move things with your mind, so you don't have to physically touch and move anything. You can do it all with your mind, whether it's one little object or multiple objects or something kind of like the Force from Star Wars. So, pretty cool ability, especially for somebody like myself who tends to be a little bit on the lazy side. You're sitting in bed and you're like, gosh, I forgot to freaking turn the light off. And then you're sitting there and you're like, wait, I have telekinesis. Boom, bam. With one thought of your mind, there goes the lights. And you didn't have to get up at all. What a convenient superpower, am I right? All right, so some notable characters with telekinesis would be Andrew from the movie, or I guess any of the main characters from the movie Chronicle. Anakin from Star Wars. I mean, come on, we all love Anakin, right? We all do not lie to me. I know you love Anakin. And thirdly, Sylar from the TV show Heroes, who has telekinesis, being able to move things with his mind or cutting people's heads open with his, just moving his finger across in the air like that. Crazy villain. Anyway, moving on because, we don't want to get too morbid. Let's keep this like PG or something. In the number 3 position is invisibility. Invisibility, again, is kind of self-explanatory, I would think. Just being invisible, not being seen. You cannot see me because I'm invisible. Yeah, I just think that would be kind of a cool superpower. Just be able to turn invisible. You could do whatever you want, kind of get into some mischief or play some funny practical jokes on people. I mean, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, and I think that would be a really cool superpower just to mess with people, basically, because, I mean, I don't know. There's not really a whole lot you can do unless you get into different things, like how in The Incredibles, the girl who can turn invisible can also like create force shields and stuff, and I think it's the same thing for like the Invisible Woman. But if we're talking like just straight up invisibility, it's not much of a superpower. You're just going invisible, but it's pretty cool. Just for like practical jokes or whatever else. So some notable characters who have invisibility, like I previously just mentioned, Invisible Woman, which is Marvel's Fantastic Four character, or with the ability of, or I guess the accessory of the ring, you could count Frodo and Bilbo Baggins, who can go invisible when they wear the ring. However, it's not recommended. And with the help of his belt, Space Ghost can also turn invisible. Shooting straight into number 2 is teleportation. Teleportation is probably, I don't know, this is one of my number 1, kind of go hand in hand because I think this is like a super cool superpower. Just to teleportation, be able to like disappear from point A to point B, boom, in like a split second. You're gone, and then you're there. If we're thinking like superpowers, you could definitely use this for like when you're fighting somebody, throw a right hook, all of a sudden, bam, you're showing up behind them, bam, right hook to the side of the face. Teleportation could be pretty cool. Or, you could just use it to travel places. Maybe you're like, hey, I've never been to Hawaii. Boom, bam, now you're in Hawaii, and you're just chilling on the beach with a bunch of fly honeys. So, yeah, teleportation, definitely number 2, if not 1. But number 1, it was pretty dang cool. Okay, so some notable characters with teleportation would be Nightcrawler, another Marvel character. David Rice from the movie Jumper, played by Hayden Christensen, who also plays Anakin, everybody's favorite character. And Enderman from Minecraft, because everybody on this planet loves Minecraft and knows who Endermen are, so they teleport. Alright, guys, hold on to your butts, fasten your seatbelts, because in the number 1 position is time control. Probably the freaking coolest superpower ever. If you can control time, what can you not do? Seriously, let's say you're fighting Superman. If you can control time, what's he gonna do to you? He'll be like, frost breath, and you'll be like, I freeze time, and now you're just a weirdo shooting frost out of your mouth, and I'm gonna step to the side and dodge it. And okay, that wasn't as epic as I thought it might be. But time control, you can do anything, man. You can go back in time. You can go visit some historical sites. You could go forward in time and see how chaotic the world would be. You could move forward in time by 1 week if you want to skip a crappy week at work or something. Or just kind of fast forward time if you're like, well, I kind of want to experience but not really want to spend all that time on it. Or for those moments where you're like, dang, that's a cute girl, I just want to admire her for a little bit. No sin involved, just admiration. Because... Okay, we're moving on. My mom's probably judging me now, so. Some notable characters with time control. Let's just hit it off right away with Hiro Nakamura from the TV show Heroes. He can control time, go back in time, go forward in time, stop time, freeze time, time. So that's cool. And I also appreciate the character Hiro. So yeah, he's a cool character. Second character, Prince of Persia from the video games Prince of Persia, or I guess the movie too. In the first video game anyway, the Sands of Time. He can control time. If you're playing the game and you screw up and you're like, crap, I fell into that trap, you can reverse time and do it all over again. And the third notable character, probably the biggest character for sure, is the Doctor from the TV show Doctor Who. Everybody knows that guy. And we all know that he's got that really cool spaceship, a.k.a. a police telephone box, that he travels through the world in space and time to go do crazy things and help people and planets and stuff. So, yeah, that is my top 5 for superpowers. This episode is brought to you by Kenton Unruh. Alright, so thank you all again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And go ahead and leave a comment letting me know what your favorite superpowers are. And if you agreed with mine, or if you like the characters I mentioned, or whatever. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace, baby.